Oh my gosh, I just lost another tarantula due to the heat. Oh my, wow, look at that. That right there, that is my Caribena laeta, however you want to say it. As you can see, I rehoused her in here a couple weeks ago, and she has made a very nice looking web. Look at that. It goes in and all the way down to the back over there. And then today I see her dead over here. The water dish is full. She can drink from it, but she unfortunately passed away. I think it is due to the heat. These couple months, it's been so dang hot. And I think, what are those? Are those mites? Yep, those are mites. So did she die from heat or did she die from mites? I better move this enclosure out just in case, because don't want it to spread to the others. Put it over here first. Yeah, as you can see, my beloved Caribena laeta. I bought it as an unsexed, in fact, and I checked the molt. It is a female. And I don't know why all this always has to happen to my females. For some odd reason. My males, they do so fine. But my females, they just died. I feel that females are weaker than males. I don't know why. But it's very unfortunate and sad. I'm not going to be holding her. I'm just going to show you her, because there are mites, and I'm probably gonna go back into my room after this. I don't want the mites to transfer to other enclosures. So yeah, there's my little Caribena laeta, and she's gone. Yeah, she's gone. It has been so dang hot, and also I feel like my, what is this, my Phormictopus cancerides over here, I feel that she is somehow quite weak. I'm not sure if it is because she just molted or anything, because there's a molt in there, but I'm not sure if it's a recent molt. But she's been in this position for quite some time now, and she doesn't seem to be moving much. Hopefully she hasn't molted and she is about to molt, and that right there is an old molt. I'm not too sure. I really hope she's okay. There will be an update video on her in the near future, because she is in this position, and the thing is, there's web under her. So I just spread some water around her just in case she's thirsty. Water dish is full. I'm gonna have to clean it though. But yeah, I'm going to just keep my fingers crossed for this girl. Hopefully she will be fine. I mean, she's also quite old. I got her as an adult female like this from a friend of mine, and she already bred with him. But I really hope that she is not old and she's just still a young girl, and she's not going to, yeah, you know. So yeah, hopefully this girl will do fine. I'm just going to leave her in her enclosure and not stress her out. And because it's so hot and humid over here, you can see mushroom spores are starting to grow in quite a few enclosures, which kind of sucks. They do not harm the tarantula in any way, but I just don't like the looks of them. Take a look at my Ceratogyrus marshallis enclosure. I cleaned this, like, let's say I clean it today, right? Tomorrow, it'll start to bloom again, these mushroom spores. It's so annoying. Even in my Chaco goldenese enclosure, look at that. But then, they're doing fine, no issues. Man, I love when a tarantula is in like this position. It's like so cool. Gonna fill this up. What are you doing? My grandma Rosea made a nice burrow here, although this was supposed to be her burrow, but then she decided to dig under it, molt in there, and there she is. Fun fact, I thought this tarantula was dead, like long dead, but then now she's out. I've not seen her for literally months. I just kept filling up the water dish because I had hoped that she's alive, and she is alive, thankfully. I think my Thrixopelma pruriens is in pre-molt, because she's usually a super aggressive eater, but today she's just, I mean, for the past few weeks, she's just lethargic, and I'm not too worried because her abdomen is plump. So hopefully she's in pre-molt. I do have an OBT here, however, that has a weird hand. Look at that. Yep, she went through a bad molt for some reason, and her hand is just curved. So hopefully in the next molt, she'll be fine. Still super aggressive though when it comes to food. She's, oh my god. I guess that little injury, yep, I don't know, I'll call it an injury, doesn't affect her in any way. Another fun fact, I thought my, what is this? My Guatemalan tiger rump, the Pentiloris, I think. Yeah, Davis Pentiloris. I thought she was dead as well. But turns out, she just molted. She's never out. Usually she's out, but then for the past few months, she's never out. And I saw some gnats flying in her enclosure, so I thought maybe she passed away and the gnats are feasting on her. But no, she's alive. You can see a rump over there. Oh my gosh, yes! My sazimai over here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at the blues, you guys. Look at the blues. Oh my gosh, she's freshly molted and very, very, absolutely freaking stunning gorgeous. Have you ever seen a massive wahine? Yeah, she's over there at the back. I'm not going to mess with her because she is aggressive when she feels something moving. Ho, ho, ho. Quick update on my Megaphobema robustum as well. She is doing fine in this stunning enclosure. Now over here there are a little bit of mold growing because I keep her a little bit damp. As you can see, here's darker. So yeah, that doesn't affect her though. A lot of people say that mold killed tarantulas. Yes, however, there are only a specific few kinds of mold that actually kill tarantulas. These ones don't. These fuzzy white ones, they're just on the wood and it's fine because tarantulas in the wild, they live in the ground under wood and all. And don't tell me, if they're gonna die from these kind of wood mold, I think tarantulas would have been extinct by now. Oh yes, and also my, what is this, the Pamphobetius antinus, you see the female in there? Yeah, I actually left the male in because they don't want to pair. And I left the male in to pair with her whenever he wants. And surprisingly, because I've read that Pamphobetius antinus females, they're notorious for eating the male. But mine, she's fine. She's fine. The male has been in here for weeks. I tell you, weeks. And she's fine. Every time the male wants to pair with her, she wants to pair. It's just that the male just wanders around and runs away from her. I mean, he's only a couple years old. I mean, I'm not only, but he's already a couple years old and he does not have long to go. So might as well let him do what he wants to do. I would say at most he's got a couple months left because he matured out like a long time ago. Dolichothele exilis. Very, very nice. Very, very small though, dwarf tarantula. And look at what this rosea did to her enclosure. Man, why don't you build a burrow under your water dish? I don't like when tarantulas do this because the water dish can just fall on them. Come on, man, use your brain. Use your brain. All the Theraphoses are doing really awesome in these enclosures, so really happy about that. And the centipedes as well. They're doing super well. Oh yes, I just bought this green bottle blue female from my friend. And she didn't want to eat the superworm, so I'm gonna have to take that out. But yeah guys, that will be it for today's video. Just a little update. Oh my gosh, my bicoloratum is actually out. Wow, gorgeous, man. And yeah, like I said, you see, freaking mushrooms are starting to grow in almost all the enclosures. All I do is basically I get I get a metal chopstick and just stir it around, let it air out a little bit so it can dry. And then the mushroom spores will, I don't think they die. It's just that they're not there anymore. But like I said, they do not harm the tarantula in any way. I just don't like the looks of them, man. They're so weird. And they're usually just around the damp area. You can see over here under the water dishes. Damp here is dry. They like the damp area. But anyways, guys, that will be it for today's video. Just a short one. I don't even know how long this video is, but yeah, I think it's a short one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, stay safe, and have an awesome one. Look at my sazimai shed. Peace. Oh, sorry. I did not meant to. I can't, okay? I can't peace you, okay? Peace. She actually moved to the wet part. I think she's thirsty. I mean, at least she moved. That's a good sign. Oh, before we go, last update. My Zenestis imanes. Remember she amputated her leg? Well, she is doing fine. Look at her. Gorgeous. She actually molted again over here. And now her leg, you can see over there on her left. Yep, it's grown. Woohoo! Anyways, it's time for lunch now. Goodbye. Still really sad about this. Okay, sorry guys. Goodbye for real. I mean it this time. Sorry guys, I just can't accept that she's gone. Oh my gosh. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me?